A state worker says she was demoted, demeaned, and called the B word for flagging racist police training materials to Kentucky's Justice Cabinet.
The pictures in question and her complaint all revealed now in a new lawsuit.
They demoted me. The deputy commissioner said, "Who do those think they are?" I was told I was a woman, not a problem solver.
Friday marked April O'Day's last day with the Department of Criminal Justice training.
Said, "Hey, red flags. This is bad. This is bad."
This is the agency tasked with training most officers in the state. And O'Day resigned, citing issues with these pictures and phrasing from a course on child abuse and human trafficking.
The citation source of nappyafro.com, they referred to an African-American, Daddy True, as a gorilla pimp, which they said was the definition of an aggressive person.
O'Day was a programming administrator and part of a team tasked with reviewing materials for racial undertones.
It makes it look like they're depicting only African-American men are human traffickers and only women, and that being women of color, are the victims, which I don't know how much investigation you have done on human trafficking, but that is not correct.
The Justice Cabinet reviewed training material as part of the fallout after quotes from Hitler advocating for ruthless violence appeared in old training pieces used for state police. O'Day says at first when a colleague flagged these slides to top brass, they didn't fully remove them. She then filed an EEO complaint, and days later, both women were demoted.
I found it very, very appalling and offensive.
O'Day's one of 6 people signed on to a lawsuit against the Justice and Public Safety Cabinet, DOCJT Commissioner Nikolai Jilek, and his Deputy Commissioner and Head of Training.
I think there's been a pattern of retaliation against any individuals who took a stand.
A DOCJT spokesperson says the, quote, unacceptable material was taught in person once to 7 local law enforcement officers and removed in February. The email statement defended the terms used for pimps, saying officers need to know about it in order to recognize issues and respond. As for the deputy commissioner calling O'Day a B word, this was the rationale he gave the HR investigator.
I was going through a couple of issues at the time. I was mad, and I said, I don't know exactly, but I might have said, who do these think they are, or something like that. But again, I was in a private office with one other person.
O'Day resigned to take a private HR position. You can go in depth with Jason Riley's story right now on WDRB.com, including what happened to that deputy director who called his employee the B word.